If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones. Let's talk about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. As with this film, it brings you thrills and excitement. As we see Indy arriving in India, well, more like crash landing in India, he is asked by this village to find this mysterious stone, to which he agrees and ends up stumbling upon this secret cult that is plotting a terrible plot in the catacombs of this palace. And once again, this is an iconic film in the Indiana Jones franchise, but also just an iconic film in general. We do get the great Harrison Ford back as Indiana Jones, and as always, he is phenomenal. Indy in this film continues to be a great character, as we also get Kate Capshaw as Willie Scott, and Ke Huy Quan as Short Round, and Short Round being Indy's sidekick, he was great. Ke Huy Quan, he was great in the role. I can't lie, I am low-key disappointed they never did more with this character after this film. But seeing his dynamics with Indy was amazing. I will say though, Willie Scott was kind of annoying at times. Constantly screaming, being scared of everything. Not my favorite love interest for Indy, to be honest. But I do think that Kate Capshaw did great in the role. And what's interesting about this film is that this actually takes place years before Raiders of the Lost Ark, so this is a prequel to that film. I never found that out until several years ago when I was rewatching all these films during the pandemic. But with this story, it is interesting as it involves black magic and human sacrifices to honor this god. Very different than the first film, as the first film pretty much involved like this biblical theme with the Ark of the Covenant. But with this, it has its great action moments, its great adventure moments, its great indie moments. Just what Harrison Ford does as Indiana Jones is amazing. Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones is just one of the best characters ever. One of the best characters in film. Pretty much Indiana Jones and Han Solo are two of the best characters ever. And what's crazy about this film is that there's like super dark, gory scenes at times in this. And I believe it was because of this film it started to introduce the PG-13 rating, because you had people complaining about these dark and gory scenes at times. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I can understand why. But overall, with this film, it is another great Indiana Jones adventure, as it is always great to get more of Indy, whether it's a sequel, a prequel, as it does have its iconic moments, its great character, super cool action, super cool fight scenes, and pretty much great indie moments. But have you seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.